doing, buddy?
I saw this guy at the hotel this morning.
Briefly.
Yeah, what's up?
Nice to meet you.
Listen, Pete at A&C said,
He's the best.
so one, he said he sells more of your Cutler nutrition than anyone on the planet, and you come to see Nate and not him. He's really upset. And he also says all he wants is a cardboard cutout
I know, but I have to
of the
figure out
quad
how to send
stomp.
it. I gotta figure out how to send it because it doesn't fold. It's this big.
Yeah.
So it needs to go in a box. You know, I'm sending it to him. I have it sitting at my office waiting to ship to him.
I can have the guy make it.
He was just busting balls. While we were there, we didn't even get it on film. The guy walked in and he's like, Jose, have you tried the Cutler Nutrition protein? And I'm like, not recently. And he's like, it's the best on earth. And he sold the giant jug to some guy.
He cranks, bro.
Dude, he's a stud.
I went and saw him, and like last time I came from my show after, and he's like, I want to pick up the brand, you know? I'm like, all right, whatever. You know, you pick up, you sell all whatever you sell. Crushing it.
Yeah. He's the best, dude.
He sells all the protein, you know, because I think they have their own pre-workouts or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Sex energy.
Yeah. But he's doing amazing. I told him, like, let me know what you need. I try to repost them. And
Good.
he's been super supportive, dude.
Yeah.
And Steve, I got to meet with Steve when I was there, you know.
They're nonstop. He sends me a dozen things a day to repost.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he does a lot of content. The stores don't do it.
Yeah? That's why he's doing so well.
I mean, a lot of stores I sell to, and I choose not to sell to that many, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm mostly direct, you know.
I want to have a pose down with
Did he give you any protein, or?
No, he will.
I'll send you whatever you want.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you were using.
Protein.
If anything.
That's all I use. Protein. I can't even take pre-workout.
No.
I get high off of them.
Yeah, but mine's a little different. I don't know. More nootropics now.
Yeah. How's this place? Awesome, right?
Great. I came in, I was looking for you, bro.
I know. I've had to work, and then today I got 2 cortisone injections
Oh, no.
in my shoulders. Both of them.
Can you fit a front double bicep, or? Huh? It's hard, huh?
That's it. That's why this one is particularly bad.
You gonna have to have shoulders done, or?
Yeah, eventually. But I want to do it sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
So I can
Be like
recover.
Guy.
Well,
Guy
he just had his bicep snipped. That's a big difference. I would need a whole new cup and head implant and everything, like my hip. But this is great.
Like brand new, huh?
Yeah. Had I known, I would have done it sooner. If I knew I'd recover this well from it.
Still looking good though.
I don't train
Not like
super
you.
heavy. I
To me-
train, 5 days a week, but
Yeah, I don't train heavy at all, dude. I mean, I'm light. I mean, I just trained with her. We did back, and I mean, I've just switched a little bit of weights, but
what do you weigh? 250?
230 now.
Come on.
230.
You
230,
you
bro.
look 250 at least.
Yeah, 230.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
You haven't changed, dude. Like,
trying to be lean and mean.
yeah. Every time I see you, like, you get younger and better.
The more weight I lose.
Yeah, I got to take that. I try. Haven't I been trying, like, to lighten my weight?
How? I'm just kidding. I shouldn't say anything.
Well, I was 245 2 years ago, and I'm 210 today.
Yeah, so you go in the right direction.
Right.
Let's do one more set.
I think I'd have to catch the HIV to get down to 180 again.
It's like me, right? 230 is like 2 meals a day is 230 for me, you know?
Right. Yeah, I still have an appetite, though.
Yeah, so do I, but I eat like only 3-4 times a day a lot of days, you know?
You're doing cardio
Every day.
every morning,
morning
right?
fasted.
Step mill?
I do step mill at home.
In
I
the
do
garage?
treadmill this morning 40 minutes. But
Yeah, I did too.
I love it. It's my meditation for the day.
Yeah.
Get through my okay, this is what I'm gonna do for the day today.
You always feel better.
Always, yeah. I feel light and I feel
Yeah.
healthy, dude. Let's say, come on.
Is she competing again this year?
No, I don't think so. Are you competing or?
Oh, she says yes. He says no, she says yes. I love it.
She'll decide in 6 weeks, hey, I'm doing a show.
Well, she's Puerto Rican, it's all it takes. white guy's gonna diet for 20 weeks.
Yeah, so do you though. You
That-
still give yourself 16 weeks, right?
Yeah, typically. In 2016, I got ready for the Olympia in 7 weeks. It was the worst.
I sat with Chris last weekend. We got to visit a lot. Aceto.
He told me he was psyched.
Yeah. We don't get to catch up that often, you know.
Yeah, he told me. He was, I texted him, and I'm like, are you at the finals? He's like, no, I'm in D.C. Like,
Yeah,
what?
He was leaving. He left.
Yeah,
You know he doesn't stick around, bro.
Yeah.
There was no one in the show for him, so.
right. Get home to the kids. But the first thing he said, he goes, no, I'm in D.C. And then he says, I got to spend a few hours with Jay today. He was psyched.
Yeah.
He's the best.
What are you doing here right now?
I just came to see you. And we've been running around getting some content. He came to the hospital with me, hoping they'd let him
yeah?
video it. No, they didn't let him.
So you guys still doing the podcast or
Yeah, I mean we haven't for a while.
consistent or
Yeah, not consistently.
you gonna review the? Did you review the Arnold yet? Or?
Yep. And we'll do stuff this weekend too. But it was, you know, we just for a while there was nothing going on, and I hate repeating the same nonsense that every other channel's doing.
We do, you know, Matt and I do ours.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
good.
But it's hard, you know, we're trying to bring guests, but we want to do not mobile, like we don't want to do it remote. So we wait for people to come. Like Guy was supposed to come, he didn't come.
In Vegas?
Yeah, you know, we had Regan, Urishna, Milos did amazing.
Yeah.
Dick Miller's up next.
That was a big one.
Yeah,
Got a lot of info out there.
I mean, that's what people, pretty sad, that's what people want to hear about, you know.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I did a
just did a whole
podcast
thing on
with
Greg's
Ron.
thing with the drugs and
I
he
just saw
said-
that.
Yeah, I did. I opened up about it. And,
Yeah.
you know, he reached out to me. I've never had an issue with him, you know. I
No,
don't know.
he's a good guy.
But he was like, hey, what can I ask? I said, do anything. There's no holds bar. Like,
Yeah.
ask me. But to be honest, like, it's hard to remember. You know, you're talking over 25 years, and it's
Right.
like, okay, I started with this, and I end up with this, and each show.
But then
And
you're lying.
I know, but the thing is, like I said, it was so hard to get certain things. It's like, I forget, like one show's this, okay, I couldn't get this or that, and
Right.
like my whole year was like, okay, I gotta prep for the Olympia, what can I get for exotic? It wasn't like, call the guy who's making it in their basement and say, hey, give me this, you know, that's what it's turned into.
Yeah.
But everyone's so surprised, like Chris and I never spoke about drugs.
Yeah.
He would ask me once in a while, hey, you taking, like, because my body looked a little different, but he never said, this is your protocol. It's just like his, like, diet.
I know. Here's Chris's question.
50C, 40P. That's all you
I'll make sure I
write.
mute this.
Protein and carbs. Huh?
So I'll make sure I mute this.
No.
No, Chris is. You say, what do you want me to do? He said, well, what do you got on hand? That's it.
Yeah.
He would never say, do this, this, this. What do you got? All right, try that.
But I mean, we talked about peptides and SARMs, and I don't know anything
I don't
about this
either.
stuff. Like, it was way before. Think about you were natural for so long. I mean, when you got into exotics, you were like, fuck, like, what do I do?
It's overwhelming.
Yeah. And today, these guys come up and like, hey, I'm taking this and like RP 12, 16. I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Right.
And they look at me like you're lying, but I'm like, I don't know.
They forget you're 20 years older than them.
And they forget that half of the stuff you probably got, you don't even know what the hell you were taking back then.
Right.
Because you don't know if it was really true or not, what
Yeah.
you were taking.
And the fact that like trend wasn't
It was
trend.
terrible. It was terrible.
Exactly. So when people ask you about trend, you're like, no, I never did it.
I never like, it wasn't called that. So when I'm taking an ampule of 76 milligrams and you're taking 2 a week, like,
Yeah. The same thing happened to Dorian when he came out and said, this is what I did. They're like, yeah, right. He's like, no, that's what the protocol was.
and we
back
came
then."
off drugs. Like, that was,
Right.
like, I literally went cold turkey, and granted, I don't know how good it was for my body, but I did it.
Right.
And here I am today, like, completely, like, normal sex drug, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I think I'm on protocols, like,
TRT.
1cc or whatever every 10
Yeah.
days, but, I mean, she'll tell you, like,
Like a 17-year-old.
That makes all the difference in the world.
No, but he's been like that ever since I met him. I don't understand it. Since he was 17 years old. Like,
but the thing is, if I bumped to 500 now, bro, I'd be 280.
Right.
Even on 4 or 5 meals a day.
Yeah. Well, I tried to like see if my body would come back to life for like 9 months, and then it was
Terrible.
poor girl. it was terrible, and I just started TRT a couple weeks back, and now I'm a fucking animal.
You don't even take, like, honestly.
I rarely take it 7 days apart. I take it like 10, sometimes 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. Now he's been taking a week just so it's.
Like I took one here because we were gonna miss my week spot, and she's like, "What? Why didn't you just?" I said, "Yeah, but I don't want to miss because we're here till basically Tuesday."
Yeah.
It doesn't affect me like that.
No, but I don't want to be. It's worse for your body, you know.
You gonna go to what's it, Spencer?
Sterling. I'm gonna see
Sterling?
my mom. Her birthday's Monday,
Oh, awesome.
so I'm gonna take her for her birthday and.
We have a surprise party.
Yeah, because you know
Oh,
I lost
nice.
my dad died last year,
Yeah.
so everyone's kind of like looking at my mom now, like okay, she's 81, so she turns 81. I'm surprising her, and like 40 of my family are gonna be there. She doesn't know,
Awesome.
so we're gonna see her on Sunday. Then we fly back Monday afternoon. I'll come back in a month for my show.
Yeah.
It's the same weekend as a Boston Marathon, dude.
Well, at least it's in Lynn.
I know, but like we were
gotta
looking
find
at
a place,
hotels,
you know.
and like I'm like, why are the flights so expensive in hotels?
Yeah.
Like we're United flyers. I had to fly Delta because United was like $2,000 a ticket to come out here.
Wow.
So we booked
That's why in
Delta.
April it's like that, because it's the NFL draft the first year in our stadium.
Yeah.
And every hotel's 400.
Yes.
Well, it's crazy. So, but we're gonna probably do an Airbnb outside the city because it works better. We're not gonna want to be in the city that weekend. Everything's shut, you know.
Well,
Kind of sucks because we look forward to coming to Boston like as the spring breaks and doing like restaurant stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, even now we came a little early to do.
There's
a couple
some
things.
nice spots north of the city.
Yeah.
If you want to go out to eat, there's some really good stuff.
My girlfriend lives in what, South End?
That's
Any of them?
south from here.
Southie.
That's 15 minutes south.
She owns, you ever heard of Stove Provision?
It's like it's a new place. It's like a wine thing.
It's like a, you know, like how they have those convenient, like a bodega,
Yeah.
right? But it's like that, but they have like, it's like a high-end kind of, they have
They just
wine,
opened it.
wine tasting food,
Yeah.
coffee.
The south end's beautiful
Yeah.
now. Come a long way.
Yeah. It's expensive, dude.
Crazy. Yeah.
Real estate's crazy here. Where are you living right now?
Peabody.
Still.
Yeah.
You have a
Yeah.
dog or
No, cat.
didn't get the big dog again? huh?
No,
Not
dude.
too hard, right?
I'm still devastated. I can't imagine. It's just too much, you know. And I spent easily $100 grand on that dog in 12 years between travel, boarding them, different
Vet stuff.
procedures. Yeah.
It's a beautiful dog. I see the guy from Germany here. The rep one.
Oh, yeah.
He's here with the guy, Miracle
With the
Bear.
beard?
He's with the kid, the German kid's here.
Urs.
Getting a massage from Karen.
Oh, really?
He's in there, yeah.
Looks good, huh?
He's going to be phenomenal, that kid. He's 23 years old.
It's insane.
Unbelievable.
He's a
Sorry.
nice kid too.
Yeah.
He's got the right mindset.
Yeah, he's going to come to Vegas and train.
Nice.
Does a lot of media, you know. That's what you got to do now.
Where do you train out there mostly?
This place called Kilo Club, it's a super
I've
private
seen
gym.
that.
No one's there. It's like all doctors and lawyers. I don't go to Dragon's Lair because it's just a lot of fans.
Yeah, I bet.
He does crazy day passes there.
Jeez.
You know, everyone, it's close to the Strip. I mean, it's the closest gym to, I mean, it's 5 minutes from Mandalay Bay. You could walk from Mandalay Bay pretty much, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, all the guys train there. Dave trains there, and Stanimal, and
How's He-Day's gym doing?
it's amazing, bro, but it's kind of out near me.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's near Lift Factory was. I don't know if you ever been to Lift Factory.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's a ride. It's literally took a lot of business from Lift Factory, even though Lift Factory is still like the hardcore gym. But best equipped gym in Las Vegas is He-Day's gym. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
But it's just far for people. But I train there often. We shoot a lot of YouTube there. But it's so nice to go to a gym and just, I can go do my thing and literally, bro, I don't have to wait for one single thing because no one's ever there. So, like with a lot of these gyms, there's someone on a piece of equipment when you go. And for me, I'm in and out in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I literally do a weight session and then do my second session of cardio. Usually I do twice, so I do stairs for like 20 after. So for me, it's like I just want to work and that's it. Like it's my therapy after a long day.
Yeah, of course.
I train a lot at night now.
Well, you did when you were training, right? Late.
Yeah, but I train now at like 6 or 7. That way I can wind the day down, and I go after I get out of the office, and I'm doing most of my stuff mobile from the phone anyway, and like all my stuff shipped from Pennsylvania. You know, I have the guys managing that, so.
Yeah.
But I'm still doing a million things. I mean, now it's starting to travel again, and
What's going on with Trigilli?
I don't know what his deal is, dude.
I was expecting you to say who?
Yeah.
Who?
No, because you know Jerry Ward hit me last night, and he's like, "Why is this guy like?" And I said, "Dude, I don't even see his like." Someone asked me today, "What did he?" I said, "I have no idea what was said. I don't watch it, you know."
Yeah. I don't even think it's you personally. It's that your name's the biggest name.
Listen,
in the sport.
it's fine if he wants to talk about it and whatever, you know. I mean, he wants to call me out on certain stuff. Like I just like with the training stuff, like you know, I was doing my challenge stuff, and he like was misinformation. You know, he doesn't have the right information on it.
He's
So.
an asshole. Go fuck himself. That's what I said.
Thank you very much. Your first time here?
Boston, no.
No.
I saw you won
Kuwait.
Kuwait.
Yeah.
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 And you know who's going to Kuwait next week?
Who?
This guy.
Do they have a show?
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
Oh, no
Yeah.
way. Let's see this. Wow. Are you drier right now than you were last weekend?
Yeah.
You look at your legs look even crazier.
Oh my god.
Big structure, huh, Jose?
Yes.
Why?
And he's got a good full chest too.
Yeah, he's once he adds a few more pounds. He'll rule that car.
Yeah, you're definitely drier. That is nasty. From lat spread. That lat spread can do some damage. That's beautiful. Hey, when you do your rear double,
Yeah.
sometimes you let off your glutes.
Yeah, now I fixed it.
So squeeze hard on that.
I squeezed the fuck out of it.
Yeah, because you got crazy glutes.
Yeah.
And if you let off on them, it doesn't, yeah. That's wild right there. Stay on them, stay on them. There we go. Stay on them. Do you,
I have
stay
to
on
stream
them?
this on Saturday.
Yeah, I
Stay
will.
on 'em.
I will.
Yeah.
Because
That's
you
the
do,
only
you can
thing.
see your hips come back.
Yeah.
And they loosen up, and it doesn't look the same if the guy next to you is
Yeah.
all dug out.
What would you say, Jay? Kick the glutes in, right?
Well, it's show, even if you know, do both, whatever, you know,
Yeah.
I would do both. Just
Make sure that
I asked Steve and he's like,
sometimes it hides the leg size when,
Yeah.
when you keep it too tight.
yeah, compared it to the other guys, you know?
Yeah,
And
so
they're like, oh, squeeze it in, but then they go.
yeah, it
they
loses
don't have
that.
any
So
other
what
ones.
you do is squeeze, and then
Yeah.
so that you can see the judges see the
Yeah.
condition, and then
Yeah,
whatever.
play around a little
Yeah.
bit.
How about, Jay, what do you think of that quarter turn where his arms are bent like this? Do you like him better like this? that. Or what if you straighten your arms a little, just like that? So instead of keeping them like this, if you just do this, just let them hang.
Yeah, I see why he's bending to work the pec, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
You can still get it though. Just do this. Keep your hand right here. Now flex your pec. That's beautiful.
Yeah, he's just gonna be comfortable in it, you know? Sit on the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm always thinking like a soldier, you know, it's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then I'm locked in, so I turn big and then tight.
Are you on weight right now, or do you have to lose weight? Or are you below?
I'm below.
You're still below.
He still can gain a few pounds to the top to bottom.
Yeah.
What are you, 6'1"?
5'11".
What?
I know, that's what I said.
Yeah, 5'11" and
I
a
said
quarter.
6'1".
Yeah.
So what's the cutoff for you? 210?
101 kilos, so like that's
Yeah, I'm 5'9".
222.
You're 5'10", you liar.
Huh?
If he's
Yeah,
5'11",
you have
you're
shoes
5'10",
on.
Jay.
You have shoes on and he's an inch on you right now. Yeah, so you're probably 5'11".
Yeah.
Now we have the little bonus.
Wow. You look alike.
Yeah.
I said he looks
Everybody
like a young
from Germany
Dennis
is
Wolf.
sending me messages now about the hairs.
Yeah. Well, he was walking around with Dennis at the
Cutler.
show.
He
Yeah.
looks like his son.
Yeah, that's,
I swear
Are
to
you his
God.
son?
yeah. Who knows?
Do we not know?
That's the Jay Cutler, Dennis Wolf
He called me
mix.
dad, so
Yeah.
he said he looked like my father.
Dad, you proud of me?
Are you taller than Dennis? Or the same height?
Same height, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he is your dad.
Yeah.
Doesn't he look like him a
Everybody
lot?
says that.
He's what, 20 years older than you?
Yeah.
It's perfect timing.
Yeah, it is.
I have to ask my mom.
Maybe she, never know.
Exactly.
Yeah, you never know, but.
Never know.
Yeah,
You smoke vodka?
Summer kid. The summer here, summer
Some are there,
summer
some are everywhere.
Dude, don't do that.
So after Kuwait, you finished for a minute, or? No shows in
Train for the
Germany.
Olympia.
Yeah, but I would love to do more, but we don't have anything in Europe right now. So yeah, take my time off and then come back at
Do
the
you
end
have
of the year.
sponsors right now?
Yeah, right now I have a German company.
So they don't expect you to do any more shows?
No,
You just do appearances?
yeah, I have some guest appearances, so I stay in shape. It's always cool to
Yeah.
have appearances and
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
fun with it. You gonna
I
be
love
doing some
it.
breakdancing this
yeah,
weekend?
not this weekend, but
No?
yeah, because the time was a little bit close, so yeah, I'm doing the Arnold's routine and then, but for the guest appearance and for Olympia, whew, it's gonna be something special again. Yeah, so a little puffing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun. You were the
Yeah.
most fun to watch. I loved it.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
Yeah.
But I thought like if Arnold's watching, you better don't do
Oh, yeah.
stuff like that. But hey,
I'm sure he loved
yeah,
you.
yeah,
You have a similar accent.
yeah.
Yeah.
Put that cookie down now.
It's
Did
beautiful.
you ever try schnitzel? The German schnitzel.
Not on purpose, no.
So who wants to see Jose in Germany eating some schnitzel?
All right, I'll go over there and
Yeah.
visit hers.
Would
We'll
be
get some
great.
training in and eat some schnitzels.
You are at the FIBO in Cologne
I've been there.
in 2 weeks?
No.
Okay.
I was there in 2016. How old were you? 7?
Yeah.
Hey, where do I have to sign this?
2016 was what, 6 years ago?
Jay will
Yeah.
find the wall.
You
That's
were
where I started.
17.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. That's one of the greatest expos I ever been
Yeah,
to.
it's crazy.
Which one?
FIBO.
FIBO.
FIBO, Germany.
About
Yeah, it was like 5 times the size of the Arnold Classic.
yeah, it's
Gigantic.
crazy.
And the women were walking around It's very different than here.
Yeah.
People walking around with just paint on.
Yeah.
Very, very open over there.
The new
It's Europe.
It was very European.
You should go to Netherlands. It's
Even better?
Yes. it
Yeah.
is.
Me and Dusty
Yeah.
must have signed a dozen breasts. We just signed the book.
Goals.
Yeah, it was good. I'll go again. You're gonna be huge over there, dude. You won't be able to eat. What's the name of your sponsor?
Bio. Also it's like Bio.
Bio?
Bio.
Like this.
Oh, Vio.
Bio and ESN.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's a German company.
Yeah. It's like the biggest German company right now.
Huge. Well, you're the biggest German athlete.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's beautiful. Are there any other pro bodybuilders from Germany?
Yeah, we have a couple, but nobody's like competing hard right now.
Yeah, no Olympia level guys.
We have like
Right now, he's the only one.
yeah.
At the Olympia.
Is Marcus Rule aware of you? Has he been supportive of you?
Yeah, I talked with him like 2 days ago.
Yeah?
Yeah, he loves it.
What about Ronnie McCall? Is he from Germany?
Yeah, Ronnie Rockwell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But they're all retired, but they're supporting me. That's so cool
I
to
would
see.
assume so.
Because I always thought like, if I'm not an open guy, Marcus Rule never
No.
says like, okay, boy.
When you got a physique like that, everybody
But
respects it.
but he's like, hey, it's great that because I love to compete, and you know, especially the guys from the old school guys like you have been, you did competitions 5 or 6 or 7 in a year, you know, and,
Yeah.
and nowadays nobody's doing that, and I love the approach to do a lot of competitions
Yeah,
and the
I
guest
think so.
appearance because
I average
now
5
it's my
shows a
job,
year.
you know, and I wanna compete.
Yeah.
So that's what they like and
That
appreciate.
was the
So
only way to get out there back
yeah,
then,
that's so cool.
is to get in front of the fans.
Yeah.
Now you can do it on social media.
Oh fuck.
And
It's important, but you have to find a good way.
yeah, you got a good mix.
Yeah.
Good to see you, brother.
Am I gonna see you at the show?
Jay, are you?
He'll be there.
Are you at the
He'll be
FIBO
there.
this year?
No, because my show's in Boston the same
Okay.
weekend.
Ah,
Unfortunately.
yeah.
Yeah, normally I was booked the last 2. Like they've been having me
All
booked
right,
forever.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
If you guys need anything, hit me up.
Like they canceled for 2 years. Like I was scheduled to come. I had my plane tickets and everything. I just kept pushing it, but I had my show
Laura,
in Vegas. So
I mean, it's not even 100% sure that.
I
it will
know.
take
That's
place.
why I haven't
Yeah.
heard anything about it at all. They never reached back to me, be like, "Hey, you want to come?"
Yeah.
So I didn't even reach out and say, "Hey, I have a show that weekend, so I can't come." You know. Next year I'll go.
Nice, yeah, for sure. I see.
He always interviews me.
Yeah.
Since 2000.
He works hard on us, yeah.
I am clean.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's crazy.
Hi, buddy.
I'll see you over there.
Hi.
See you.
Okay.
Okay.